Every Did she get her allergy shot today? Mrs. Donald nodded. Yep, everything's good. Ain't that right, girl? Mrs.
Wait a minute, hold on. I gotta turn the camera around. Why it look like that? It's strange. I know this internet better not be tripping with me tonight. Hold on. Let's turn the Wi-Fi off. Okay. We had to turn that Wi-Fi off. What's up? What's up? What's up tonight, y'all? No, it's doing it again. Even with the Wi-Fi off. It's moving real slow. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what's going on Instagram. Hold on. Let me start over. Happy Tuesday. Hold on. I don't know what's happening. I've been fighting for my life. When it comes to storage and my computer and stuff like that, I have just been fighting for my life. Hello? Mm-mm. It's some shit going on. Okay. See here with it's something going on with Instagram. I'm pretty sure. There is a delay on Instagram, but I'm a rock with it. I'm gonna try to rock with it. And something told me tonight to record this on my computer because I didn't last night. Hey girlie, tell me if you what I look like to you. Cause right now, hey virtual assistant brunch, hi Landy. How do I sound? Is there a delay for you all or is that just on my end? Somebody tell me what's going on Instagram because I'm like stuck. I'm like, moving real slow. Hello, hello, welcome. It's Tuesday night. So the way that tonight is going to flow, it's a delay. Is it bad? I don't know what it is. I don't know it's a little delay. Is it a bad delay? Do I need to start over and try again? Maybe restart my phone or something? Huh? So tonight I was going to go over what we discussed last night. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Not that bad. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna rock with it. And hopefully y'all can stay with me. There is a delay on Instagram tonight. I don't know what is going on. I don't think that it's with me. I think that it might be with Instagram, but I don't know. It may be my phone. Thank you, girl. Thank you. We gotta catch up. For real. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to talk about what we discussed last night, which is what you all can expect on Saturday from my live webinar in regards to being a virtual assistant and working with AI. The webinar is called How I Run My Business Using AI as a Virtual Assistant. If you have not signed up for that, you can click the link in my bio, not right now, at the end, and you can join the webinar. For anyone who's just joining, there's a delay, but we're going to rock with this. We're going to keep going. We ain't letting the delay stop us. So yesterday we talked about what you can expect on Saturday. Tonight, I'm going to talk about how you can prepare for Saturday for all of you who are signed up for the webinar for Saturday, and just like some tips and things like that you can do to prepare, because being prepared is setting yourself up for success. I'm sure you guys have heard that before. It might be a little cliche, but it is the truth, the absolute truth. And I don't do anything without being prepared for the most part. I be trying not to laugh. So I had to think about it. But when it comes to things like this, these things are really important to me. Teaching is truly a passion and something that I am gifted with and good at. And so I try to give as much as I possibly can. And the only way that I can do that is if I am prepared. But tonight is about you and how you can prepare. So just to recap from last night, on Saturday, what will be discussed, I am going to do like a live demo of how I use certain tools to run my virtual assistance business when it comes to AI. And so, what we'll discuss is how I prepare to talk to potential clients. They're not clients yet. How I prepare before I talk to them, how I prepare after I talk to them, how I onboard them into my business, and how I work with them once they do become a client. So, all of those things will be discussed on Saturday. I will try to go in as much detail as I possibly can so that you can get as much as you possibly can out of the webinar with the allotted time that we have. So be prepared for that. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. How do you prepare for something like that? First of all, I wanted to talk about, well, so if for anyone who doesn't know, I am Shaquana. I am your virtual assistant guide, and I am going to help guide you into this new era of technology, which includes AI. Whoop, whoop, baby, it's a new day. Okay. AI is there for you to help you run it, right? Great time to be alive, a great time to be in the administrative field, technology, all of those things that go hand in hand today, and you are going to be left behind, be left in the dust if you are not up on it. So, anywho, so how do you prepare for Saturday? So, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of background on what AI is. I'm going to go into this a little bit more in detail about what it actually is on Saturday, but I wanted to give you, and more specifically, Chat GPT. So, we've all heard of it. You guys may have used it. If you have not, that's fine. It's not the hardest thing in the world to use. To me, it's basically Google, but gives you more specific answers. What it's called technically is a chat bot. I don't know if you've like tried to, reach out to anyone today, your cell phone company, your cable company, anything like that. Everyone has a chat bot that you can talk to. So it's like kind of like a person on the other end of the computer that's spitting out information to you. What's amazing about ChatGPT is that it is taking information in real time. So as other people are using ChatGPT, as businesses are using ChatGPT, as people in the world are using it, the news is using it, it is gathering all of that information for you to spit it out to you. So whatever it is that you want to know, that you want to ask it, it's going to give you that information. So that's the first thing that I want you to get familiar with. If you don't have a Chat GPT account, it's go to openai.com, AI.com, and you can sign up for a free account. It's totally free start playing around with it. Maybe watch a YouTube video or two because, like I said, we only have so much time on Saturday. So I'm only going to be able to talk about so much in depth about each tool that we'll be discussing. So educating yourself on those things before we get on Saturday is going to help you a great deal. That way you're not starting from completely square ground zero. You have a little bit of information. So getting some information on the tools that we'll be discussing. I talked about the tools yesterday. So another tool that we are going to talk about is Fathom. Fathom. And that is the tool that I use to record my meetings, to record my calls with potential clients. It transcribes those calls and gives me next steps for those calls as well. Hey, so definitely look into Fathom, another free thing that you can sign up for, which I keep saying free. The webinar is free. The tools that we'll be using are free, which is amazing, especially if you're going to go into this industry. It's so low cost overhead. Like you don't have to spend a lot of money to make money as a virtual assistant, which is one of the selling points to starting a business like this. But I will say, as soon as you can, begin to invest in yourself and in your business. So, yes, I am saying these tools are free. All of the tools that I am discussing, I actually have a paid account. I paid a little bit extra for Chat GPT to be able to use some other features with them. Same thing for Fathom, same thing for Canva, which is another tool that we'll be discussing on Saturday. I talked about how it helps me create presentations for myself and for my clients yesterday. And so that is another tool that we'll be using. So signing up, Canva again is a free tool that you can use. Some of the things that I'll be talking about on Saturday, you'll need a paid tool, but use the free one until you can't no more. There's nothing wrong with starting off for free. I do most of the time. Well, not now, but I did when I first started out. So getting familiar with those tools, the tools that we'll be discussing, it'll be mostly ChatGPT. We'll discuss Fathom. I'll go through a simulation or a little tutorial of how I use that. Canva, I'll show you how I use that and their AI tools to build out presentations and strategy plans and things like that with my clients. Get familiar with that. Don't overwhelm yourself. That's why I'm talking about it today, which is Tuesday, and not like the day before or 2 days before, because you have time to take 5, 10, 15 minutes a day to check out a tool or two, right? So don't overwhelm yourself. Don't stress yourself out about it. If you don't get a chance to do it, I totally get it. I'll give you as much as I can. You'll be able to ask questions and all that good stuff about it too. For anyone who is just joining, there is a delay on Instagram. I am so sorry. But we gonna rock it out. We getting through it. So you want to get prepared for the tools, which is important. But the biggest thing that you can do to prepare for Saturday is get your mind right, right? Now is not the time for doubt. Now is not the time for disbelief. Now is not the time for distrust in me. I try to be as transparent as I possibly can. I have worked with hundreds, probably close to thousands of people right now over my career. And I am going to be one of the most genuine oversharer person that you will meet. And I try to give us as much information just like I'm sharing with you now. Saturday won't be the first time that you see me, you hear from me, you learn from me. You know, hopefully you have gotten a chance to check out some of my free resources or videos and stuff like that. So you have information on me to be able to do that. But definitely come with the open heart and mind. One of my biggest teachings, one of the things that people who work with me, who've been following me, who've taken my classes over the years, they will tell you that mindset, hey, is one of the biggest things that I teach on and one of the things that I talk about a lot in constantly talk about. Like if your mind is not right, 9 times out of 10, you are not going to succeed in business. And I'm not saying you have to start off with a very clear mind, but you have to get to that point and train yourself to that point to have a, and I'm not going to say an entrepreneurial mind because you don't have to start off with that. You know, you have that if you're here now. You have that if you signed up for the webinar. You already got that. Don't worry about that. But the the spirit of I can do this, or if this is going to work for me. So having your mind right is extremely important, right? And so I'm gonna get out of my virtual assistant bag and get into like my therapist bag. I am not a therapist. I just play one on TV. I ain't been in nobody's school. But these are some things that have helped me because I have a lot going on. For anyone who doesn't know, I own a successful business. I am a mother of five. Have been married for a very, very long time, which recently I've gone through a separation. So I have the life of someone who ain't got time, who busy, who could think this could never work for me, you know, but I have to do things to train my mind to know that I can do this and that this will work for me and that I will succeed at this. And a few things that I have done over the last couple of years that have helped me tremendously. When I say tremendously, I mean like financially, and this is not necessarily tied to my income. Like I'm not doing the work to get more money, but these are some things that have helped me and that can help you prepare for Saturday. So one thing that I have began doing is really paying attention to what I put into my body, what I eat. So I'm not saying completely change your lifestyle, your diet tonight, but being conscious of what you're eating, being conscious of what you're putting in your body so that when you come on Saturday, you have a mind that is going to allow you to be able to grasp the information that I am talking about and be able to think and come up with ideas. Because the reason that I call myself a guide is because I am not there to tell you what to do. I'm there to give you the tools and resources that you need to do what it is that you need to do. Right. But I can't tell you what you need to do. That's something that you're going to have to know. And you have to have the mind to be able to do that. And so when we eat a lot of junk food, which I do still sometimes, but I really did back in the day, it kind of clouds our mind and we're not able to think clearly. So over the next couple of days, I'm like, again, like I said, I'm not saying to change your eating habits, but be conscious of what you're eating, especially Thursday, Friday. Try to, keep it a little bit lighter, a little bit healthier so that you can come Saturday ready to not play because my goal is for this to be transformational for you. Not just something that you just come and you just get all this information. I want what we discuss on Saturday to transform the way that you are thinking about either your current business or the one that you are getting ready to start. Does anyone have any questions thus far? So we're going to research. We are going to get our mind right. We're going to make sure we eating a little bit of fruit and vegetables or some juices or something, right? And we're going to get some rest. If no other day this week, Friday, get you some rest because this stuff will tire your ass out. Like people be thinking because I don't do like a lot of manual physical labor that I'm like should be pepped up, ready to go all the time. But I use a lot of my brain power. Like for real. And so, like getting information, retaining information, what to do next with the information, that requires a lot and it can tire you out. So, getting some rest is extremely important, right? So, why are all of these things important to do to prepare for Saturday? The reason why these things are important to do to prepare for Saturday is because you do not want Saturday to be in vain. We are going to spend anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours together, depending on the questions that I receive and how technology goes for us and all of that good stuff on Saturday. And You could be doing something else, spend time with your kids, spend time with your boo, sleep, doing something else, but you're going to be there, you're going to be learning and trying to transform what it is that you're doing. Don't allow it to be in vain. Sometimes these things can be overwhelming, and afterwards, you don't do anything because you're overwhelmed by everything. Don't allow that to happen to you either, right? So that's what I have for you all tonight. I just wanted to give you some information on how to prepare for Saturday and the things that I thought would be best. And I had some notes. Let me see if I can find them. I'm just rambling. I ain't looked at now. No, hold on. And nobody has any questions. Let me know if y'all have any questions. A few questions that I got yesterday was how do you get started? We'll talk about that on Saturday, but I think I said yesterday, start to network now, network in local Facebook groups, network with your community and other business owners, that kind of stuff. Um, I said to practice, but I don't know how you'll be able to practice some on Saturday. Um, But yeah, I think that's it. Research the tools that we'll be talking about that I told you guys about. Um, I'll definitely have more tools to discuss as I flesh out my presentation. And then take care of yourself. That's going to be the most important thing. Take care of yourself over the next couple of days so that you can come and that you can get this information and change your life with it if that's what you need to do. But if no one has any questions, I am going to sign off. Yes, baby, I did that in 16 minutes. 16 minutes. Let me know if you guys agree or if you guys have any pointers or tips on how to prepare for Saturday. If you have not signed up for the webinar for Saturday, November the 16th, how I use AI to run my virtual assistant's business, go ahead and do that. If you click the link in my bio, it's going to be the very first link. If you have any questions about what I've discussed over the last 2 days or what is in on the page for you, well, it's just really a sign up form for you to sign up. Once you sign up, you are redirected to a page to get the VIP membership. Hey, I know, right? To get the VIP membership, if you have not done that, I think it's called VIP. Yeah, check that out. No pressure, but you'll get a lot more. You'll get the recordings, all of the recordings that I will have. I'll have a webinar every month. So you'll have all of the recordings for the webinars that I record, whether you attend them or not. They will be in your portal. So you'll have that, you'll have access to that, and you'll have more access to me. I am going to leave this up. Again, if you're just now joining in, there is a delay on Instagram. I'm so sorry. But there's a delay, but I am going to keep this up for anyone who watches it later. But I'm excited for Saturday too. Stay committed to yourself, be good to yourself, be nice to yourself, and I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye bye. Now I'm going to be a podcast host. Oh, hold on. Let me turn this off.